Use this money play to go ahead and shred your opponent up and down the field. Coming up next. Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So guys, you new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also that notification icon so you can never miss an upload. So in the lab, once again, for my patrons, building out different schemes. I'm actually in the Chargers playbook, and I stumbled on an old passing concept that I've used before in Madden Pass, and it is freaking OP this year. Now, this particular play is called curls, and it's kind of a trip set. It would be either basically trips. It could be single back trips, and this is essentially how this play is set up. The key to this particular play and why this play is so effective is the post route by the slot receiver. Now, you can find this in single back formations, single back trips, and you can use the same passing concept, but I'm going to be using this out of shotgun because I'm building on a full shotgun scheme for my patrons. Now, I want to show you how this play is so easy to run. And unless your opponent really starts making some type of manual adjustments and becomes very, very aggressive with setting you up with presses and stuff like that, you're going to be able to toast them up and down the field against every single coverage in the game. So the play is curls. I have a couple of audible adjustments we're going to make, but it's going to make your progressions very easy, and the reads are extremely easy to make, and you can just basically use this play to move the ball down the field, against every single coverage in the game. All right, so I'm going to be going against random nickel defenses. So I don't necessarily know where the computer is going to go, but this is how I'm going to set this play up. My progressions are going to go from left to right, and basically I'm going to be looking pretty much on the left side of the center. That's where all my actions are going to happen, and this is going to be very easy to set up. Now, my first adjustment is I'm going to max protect, and the reason I max protect is it's a quick adjustment to give yourself protection really quick. You don't have to do multiple audibles, and it doesn't take up any kind of an audible time when you're going up to the line of scrimmage. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to streak up my tight end. My tight end essentially is going to be a cover 2 beater, and then the final thing is I'm going to take the outside wide receiver Williams on the red route. I'm going to put him on a drag route. Now, with this particular play, my first read is going to be Allen. I'm going to take a look at the defensive back over Allen and see if he actually flips his back completely to the quarterback or takes it and puts it towards the sideline. That's going to tell me what type of coverage I'm going against. Now, if he does flip his back or he just falls back into a deep third or quarter, I'll go ahead and see if any other defender actually goes ahead and floats over and actually goes ahead and it floats into that area, just slides into that area. If no one floats in that area and I get the back of the defender, I'm going to go ahead and throw that ball because that's going to be a high percentage pass where I can get an easy 10 yards. Now, my next read is going to be the tight end over the middle. I'm going to be looking at the two safeties. I'm going to determine if these two safeties are going to spread. Against cover 2, the way this play is set up, unless your opponent does some kind of a adjustment, he does some kind of a manual adjustment or hybrid adjustment, this is going to beat cover 2 right over the middle. My next read is going to be read against cover 3 and cover 4. Reed actually will get across the actual coverage and actually give me a big opportunity for a big play against cover 3. And then my final read is going to be Williams underneath. So we're going to go ahead and do this pass real quick. Looks like we had basically like a cloud flat. So let me go in instant replay and show you what I was looking at. So my first read is going to be this guy right here, and you can see this guy flips into a flat zone because he puts his butt towards the sideline. So I know this route is going to get taken out. So if I threw that route, he's most likely going to go ahead and jump the ball and actually get into the passing lane. So my next progression is going to be this guy right here, this tight end, and because of the coverage is sliding, because he's actually into basically going into a deep half, and this guy's falling into some type of a deep third, this fly route is not going to be available to me. Now, the next route would have been this route right here, but it looks like actually that was wide open. But because it's just an awkward defense, basically I checked it down. So what's good about this particular play is that you basically have this crazy high-low levels concept where you can get a one-play touchdown, or you can basically check it down to a high percentage pass and turn it up for some yards. So once again, the same type of a look. got press coverage right here. Defender falls back, and I can go ahead and just do a fast pass lead against man press. So if you got a guy that likes to do a lot of cover 2 man, you can actually go and throw this ball deliberately. The guy does a lot of man press. See how he's got his back? That typically means it's man coverage. I know it's a hook route, so I can low ball this pass or just throw it, do a fast pass, and essentially go ahead and get a completion and turn that into a nice, 10 to 15 yard gain. So this is a cover 3 look. We've got a cover 3 high shell. And what I want to show you is that you get a cover 3 beater with this particular shell. So that's why this play is really, really important. So if you take this as cover 3 shell, I can go ahead and take a look. I could actually have thrown this because there's really nobody in the area, but you can see how this guy floats up into that passing lane. That could potentially get taken away. But because this guy's pulling this middle safety out of the position, I know that this route is going to be available for me for a huge completion down the middle of the field. And if it's cover 2, this tight end won't get covered either. So this is kind of a glitchy thing about this particular play that is really great. So if you take a look, what happens is the mid read, unless your opponent puts him in a deep blue, he's not actually going to cover this mid read. He actually has to cover this route, and this will allow you to go and hit your opponent over for a big yardage over the middle of over the field. So this allows you to beat man coverages, cover 3, cover 2 coverages for big completions. So this is what I love about this particular play. And then you still have this little drag route that you can bail it down to in case everything gets covered up or his user takes you away. So once again, to my subscribers, thank you for your support, guys. If you do like these type of tips, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe button. I'll be rolling out more offensive and defensive tips to take your game to the next level. So thank you for your support. Until next time.